guys, it's Laura from Lightning Cosplay. Last time I showed you how to make this beautiful basket mold, and this time I'm going to show you how to make a foam latex prosthetic. Working with foam latex can be very tricky and a lot of things can go wrong. This was my first time working with foam latex and I also had some problems, but with some research in the good old internet I found out what the problem was and I solved it. I'm not a pro in foam latex, but I still want to show you my experience with this material, so let's go! I'm using the foam latex from Monster Makers. Their foam latex set comes with 4 components, a mold release and a detailed instruction. First I applied the mold release with a brush. It needs a few minutes to dry. When it's fully dried, brush away the excess material. For mixing the foam latex you need a mixer, of course a scale, and cups. Make sure you shake the components very well before you use them. For a single batch run you need 170 gram foam base. This is enough for one medium-sized full face appliance. You also need 30 gram foam agent, 50 gram curing agent, and 10 gram gelling agent. It is super important that you follow the recommended foam run schedule for mixing. First mix at speed 1 for 30 seconds. Then go to the highest speed and hold it for 2 to 3 minutes. Speed 2 for 4 minutes. And then slowly add the gelling agent while you're mixing at speed 2 for 30 seconds. Then backbowl the mixture for 30 seconds and then you should scrape the foam from the sides of the bowl into the foam. For that you have up to 1 minute. And then at the end mix at speed 1 and refine your foam for 2 minutes. Mix the foam base, foam agent and the curing agent together and then start with the time schedule. The backbowl part is a bit tricky. When you're done with mixing, pour the foam into the negative mold. Then place the positive in the negative and press it down. Tighten the mold with a lashing strap. In some shops you can get special mold straps, but the one I'm using here is totally fine. Now allow the foam to gel. This can take 10 to 20 minutes. When you poke the foam, it should no longer stick to your finger. I waited for 20 minutes and I was not very happy with the consistency of the foam. But the 20 minutes were over, so I thought let's put the thing in the oven. When you bake the foam latex, do not use your home oven, because while baking, foam latex expels ammonia. And this is not good for your health. Let the whole thing bake for 2.5 up to 3 hours, and then it is time to open the mold. And realize that it was a fail. First, I did not know what went wrong, but after a bit of research I found out that there can be some problems while you wait until the foam is fully gelled. After the 20 minutes my foam was not gelled enough. So while you're baking the foam can collapse and this is what you get. So I changed the time schedule a bit. I exactly mixed it 3 minutes on speed high to make sure the foam reaches the full volume and added another 2 minutes on speed 2. So the whole mixing process again and now the foam gelled much better. This is the result after 3 hours of baking. This time the mask turned out quite okay. There are still a few bubbles, but for me that's okay. Then it was time to rip off the flashing. And now I can't wait to paint this beauty and having a cool Halloween photoshoot with it. As you can see, I also fail sometimes, but in the end everything turned out quite okay. And I think failing is the best way to learn things. I'm not sure if I will ever try foam latex again. I already made prosthetics out of silicone and this is way more easy. So I think I will show you how to make this in one of the next videos. I know I say this very often, but I have amazing tutorial books in my shop. Just check them out. The next video will be about how I made Iris' beautiful dress. So if you don't want to miss it, subscribe to my channel, and if you want, you can also support us on Patreon. So see you next time, guys. Bye bye.